So our official speaking program's done. Our friends over at Direct Action Rights and Equalities wanted to kind of talk about their Behind the Walls group for a minute, which I'm really proud to be a part of. So Anusha, Jordan, Trent.
Hi y'all, my name's Jordan. I'm with the Behind the Walls committee. I'm just going to talk really quickly about who we are and what we do. We're a group made up entirely of people who've either been inside or have loved ones inside or have had loved ones inside. But basically, if you're impacted by incarceration, which many of us are, feel free to reach out. We meet every Wednesday from 6 to 8 at 340 Lockwood. It's the building behind the Burger King off Broad Street. We truly would love to see you all there. It is important to do advocacy work, but it's also important for the people who are directly impacted to organize themselves. And we want to build up everyone who comes through as an organizer, and so that everyone who comes through can go back to their communities, bring the skills they've brought, and defend themselves. And in light of at least 4 or 5 police murders in the past 3 or 4 weeks, I think it really is important, not only for people to do advocacy work, but for the communities themselves to find ways to increase their organization and just build together. All right, so which one of y'all is next? One more thing. Wait, are you gonna talk about probation? All right, cool, never mind.
Hey, how's it going? Basically, just to sum up what everyone's out here for is the people that's locked up right now are also people. They're our family, they're our friends, and they're being treated like animals. It's insane that we're supposed to be the leading country, USA, and this is the example we set. You understand? So, with that being said, everyone knows the correctional officers, they have a brotherhood. And it's, one man for all. That's the same way we need to be out here. A brotherhood, a family. I mean, I can't really, press any more issue into the mistreatment that's going on in there. But if you come to DARE, you'll have a voice. Death row.
So tomorrow we'll be talking about the Brotherhood. If you come to the meeting tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about how we're going to be targeting them. So that's sort of like our next goal in that campaign around the conditions at the prison. And we also have introduced a bill around probation reform. So right now, if you are on probation and you get a new charge, you automatically go to jail for 10 days. So it totally fucks up people's lives. It also reduces people's chances of actually being able to fight the charge. And people, because the violation is being held over their head and they're locked up. So we have introduced a bill that would require the courts to grant bail or personal recognizance to anybody who gets a new charge, as long as the charge is nonviolent. So if you're interested, if you're on probation, if you know somebody who's on probation, if you're impacted by that and you want to support that, we would really love to have you involved in that campaign too. Okay, thank you all. And thank you, Haley, and everybody who put this together, all the folks who have been working on this campaign.
Oh, no. I said enough.
You did great. Joe, can I grab it? One more thing, folks, for whoever's left, we have pizza on the table. Please help yourselves. Thank you all for coming. And we're also going to be having an event in May. This solitary confinement cell will be in a location in the very near vicinity, and we're looking for participants to occupy it for 24 hours for quite a few days to just bring attention to this issue. So please feel free to sign on at that table over there, or to get in touch with the Close High Side Coalition, Close High Side incarcerated.com, I believe. And thank you all very much for coming out.
I just want to mention, what we're going to do next, for anyone that is still willing to spend more time, we usually have a monthly campaign meeting. So while people eat pizza, we want to take the opportunity to come together with whoever still is interested to talk about basically how we can work together to continue to move this legislation. To just follow up on what Haley said, to make sure everyone understands it, we are looking for people to sign up for shifts to be inside this cell. So if it's an hour, if it's 2 hours, anything that you'd be willing to do, we're trying to use that as an opportunity to show people what it's like to actually be in this, to show the public what it would be like to be in this. So we have a sign up for that as well here. So we have some chairs. We'll make a little circle, and anyone that just wants to hang out and talk about next steps, thanks for joining.